Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Cold Brew Guru. In today's video I'm giving you another recipe, another Guru original exclusive recipe, the Guru's Manuka Honey Cold Brew Latte. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the Cold Brew Guru. If you're watching this video, I put out a bunch of amazing coffee cold brew recipes. Also check out thecoldbrewguru.com. All my coffee bean reviews are there, my recipes are there, my taste tests are there. Let's get into today's recipe. As you know, I got my special morning coffee cup, my acrylic palm tree cup. This cup is 2 cups large. So if you're gonna follow along, either use a cup half this size and half all of my ingredients, or just use a cup that's about 2 cups, 16 ounces, so that's really easy for you. Just grab 3 ice cubes. I'm gonna put 3 ice cubes in my cup to keep things cool as we go. First, I'll show you what ingredients we're going to be using today. First up, like I just told you, we're putting Manuka honey in today's coffee. Have you ever heard of a cold brew coffee recipe with Manuka honey? Probably not, but I'm the Cold Brew Guru and I do weird things. I think I got this Manuka honey at Costco. Manuka honey's not cheap. This little bottle was like $20. I don't use it a lot. I've spread it on toast. But if you don't know Manuka honey, it comes from New Zealand. It's like a superfood. It has a lot of antioxidants. It tastes different than regular honey. It's hard to describe the flavor. It's just different. Manuka honeys have different MGO ratings. This one's 263 plus MGO, which means it has a lot of Manuka in it or something. You can try to follow along with this recipe and use regular honey. It won't have as many health benefits if you do that. So try to use Manuka honey to get the full effect of today's Manuka honey cold brew latte. Next ingredient, brown sugar. Simple, brown sugar. Next ingredient is some salt. We're gonna add a little pinch of salt later, so grab your salt, have that ready. Finally, of course, unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Today I'm using this Silk brand unsweetened vanilla almond milk. We actually just completed the unsweetened vanilla almond milk blind taste test where Silk was an underdog and ended up shocking in being one of our top favorite tasting almond milks. Also today we're using this Busy cold brew. Of course you can use any cold brew you want for this recipe, but this is what we're using. So this is a medium blend and it has sweet caramel hazelnut notes. I actually just gave my Guru score in my brew and review video. Go check that out, where I gave it a 1 coffee bean rating. It was a little bit bitter for my liking, but still a solid coffee, and that's what we're using in today's recipe. So let's get started. To begin, I'm gonna do 1 full cup of my cold brew. And this is not concentrated cold brew, this is cold brew you could drink straight. So that's what 1 cup looks like. Next ingredient I'm gonna add is my brown sugar. 1 rounded tablespoon, like so. The thing with Manuka honey is it's obviously sweet. It is honey, but it's a different type of sweetness, so we're not gonna get quite enough sweetness from the honey alone. That's why I'm adding some brown sugar into this. So a tablespoon of brown sugar. It should actually pair well with this coffee because it has sweet and caramel notes, or at least it claims to, even though I didn't necessarily taste that. Maybe it will bring those flavors out in the coffee milk. So after adding my brown sugar, I'm gonna give it my first stir. Okay, I'm gonna put the brown sugar aside, we're done with that. Next ingredient I'm going to add is the Manuka honey. This is sort of like the secret ingredient in today's recipe. Now the consistency of Manuka honey is different from regular honey. Again, I'm going to add 1 full tablespoon of Manuka honey. Okay, so scoop that out. Here's what it looks like. It looks delicious, and it is delicious. It's almost a bit of an baby, what are you doing? It's sort of an acquired taste if you're gonna eat this honey raw by itself because it is so different from regular honey, but I found it to be delicious. So drop that in. So 1 full tablespoon of the Manuka honey. So this we're gonna have to stir up good because honestly, Manuka honey really not meant to be mixed into liquid ingredients, I don't think, because it's so thick. So really stir this good. All right, it's sticking to my spoon a little bit, so I'm just gonna rub it on the sides so that it gets into the cup. It's not super water soluble, but the point is you're gonna get the Manuka honey flavor in there. You'll probably end up with some Manuka honey at the bottom when you're done drinking. So try to just have a spoon as you drink it, stir it up for every sip to really get the honey flavor in every sip. Next ingredient I'm gonna add is the pinch of salt. Here's what my pinch looks like. I'm gonna drop it back in here. Blue. Okay, my fingers are clean. It's my house. Pinch of salt. That's what we're doing. Like so. Maybe just a pinch and a half of salt for this. Something that's right. All right, it's tasting good so far. Now, time to add the almond milk. If you follow along my recipes, you know how I do things is I measure all my other ingredients first, and then I basically finish off with almond milk. So I don't need to measure my almond milk. I basically pour until I get to the point I want it to be, which I'm gonna put it maybe a little lower than usual because I don't have a lot of other ingredients in there, so I don't want to water it down too much. You can see how light this just got. There's no chocolate syrup in there. It's kind of it's a medium blend, so it wasn't particularly dark to begin with. So this is really light. I might need to add a touch more coffee. We'll see how this is tasting in 1 second. It tastes good off the spoon, let's see. No, that's it right there. That is it. You know, obviously if you want it a little bit stronger, add a little bit more coffee. Maybe instead of a cup, add a cup and a half, cup and a quarter, whatever you want. For my liking, there's enough honey flavor in that from 1 tablespoon of this Manuka honey. If you're using a different Manuka honey, you might need to add more if it's not quite as strong flavored as this one is. This drink is really good though. Came out perfect, so that's it. You know, sip this thing, get your antioxidants. I don't know if it's good for your skin if you eat it or if you gotta rub it on your skin for it to be good for your skin. Not quite sure. If you're a Manuka honey expert, please comment below and let me know if we're using Manuka honey properly. But that's it. The Manuka honey cold brew latte by the Cold Brew Guru, my latest recipe. Again, for the recipes, check out the coldbrewguru.com because on the blog there, for each recipe, I will put the nutritional facts. I'll just show you in this video real quick. 1 tablespoon of this Manuka honey is 60 calories and 16 grams of sugar, so it's definitely sugary. But again, it's not sweet like sugar, it's sort of sweet like Manuka honey, if that makes sense. Oh my God. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time for the next brew and review, the next recipe. Make sure that you subscribe to the Cold Brew Guru, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you.